Okay, question 1 on the practice pack of the final exam practice pack. So in your exam during the year, you had a 0 for one of these independent variables, but you're not necessarily going to. You can find the growth ratio using any 2 points, but since these guys are 4 and 5, right? These are 1 time step away. This would be a convenient place to pull the growth ratio from. So you can just say, 193.0903 divided by 83.9523. And that's going to give you, well, it's suspicious, right? We think it's probably 2.3. Because I don't make these numbers so horrible. Okay, so it's about 2.3. But we don't know what it is at times 0. So let's see, what could it be? Well, we do have the time, what it is at time 2. So we could divide by 2.3 and divide by 2.3 again. It's probably the easiest thing to do. Let's try that. Let's say 15.87 divided by 2.3 equals, but that's only going to take us back to 1, divided by 2.3 equals 3. Oh, that's not so bad. So we suspect we have a 0, and what was that number? 3, just a plain old ordinary 3 missing. And so now we're going to see if this works. What would this be? This would be the exponential function y equals ab to the x, where 3 is the starting value, and then 2.3 is the growth ratio, and x. So actually, there we go. We want to know if this is true. So we're going to try and make a table. We can make x or t or whatever it is. Then we're going to go 3 times 2.3 to the x, and just see if this actually does indeed predict everything appropriately. I'm going to throw the 4 and 5 back in because I just made my own point over here, and so since it wasn't in the table and I'm kind of guessing, I want to make sure this is right. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to say 3 times 2.3 to the power of -1 equals 1.304. Yep, that works, 1.3043. So at this point, I'm pretty sure I've got it. But I'm going to go ahead and do this whole thing out. 2.3 to the power of 2. And that's going to be 1587. Yep. I figured out what the question writer was doing. Not too hard because I was the question writer, but it's been a while, so don't always remember what I did. 4 times 2.3 to the power of 4. Oops, did I do something wrong? 3 times 2.3 to the power of 4. Must have been a typo. You probably saw me make the typo, but I didn't. So sometimes you make typos. Okay, and then finally, we know that this was a factor of 2.3, but just, we want to be sure. Well, that's correct. Okay, so we're sure. We actually found the correct formula, and we actually demonstrated it.